Welcome to today's Rune and Tarot pick. I need to talk about something first though. I've got this cut on my finger that I did yesterday, and as I was sorting out stuff, getting this ready today, I noticed I keep catching it on everything. It keeps getting hurt again and bleeding again and stuff like that. So it's kind of making it impossible for me to ignore. And I don't know if that resonates with somebody here, but I feel like there's something in your life right now that's becoming impossible to ignore. You're trying your hardest not to look at it, to ignore it, to put it on the back burner, but it keeps coming round and sort of making you aware of it, okay? So I'm going to pick a rune for, if that resonates with you, then it's possible that this reading is for you. And now I'm going to stick this hand in here, and it's a bit sore. So let's see what rune we're working with around that. So what is this? Okay, we have Uruz. So this is possibly between strength and weakness. This is a transitional time, a time where you are feeling, potentially you are starting to grow more, you're taking on more endurance. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit more stable, like you've got your foundation sorted now, whereas perhaps previously you weren't feeling very stable. That could be in your environment, or it could be through your work, or even in your relationships. So take that as how it resonates, but there's something about this feeling of stability now and foundation. So let's see what card goes with that rune at this time. So if you're feeling more stable, then what is it that you're not looking at, that you're not addressing here? For some of you, I feel it could actually be to do with your vehicle. It could be to do with your car, whatever it is that you are driving or use to get from one place to the next. Because I feel like there's something you're ignoring, perhaps a warning light's come on or something and you're just ignoring it right now, or you're just not dealing with it. And we've got here a death and rebirth card. So this is, it's cycles of transformation, and I feel it's a bit like when you've managed to do one thing, then something else pops up. So it's almost like, well, I've got my my house sorted now, or I've got like where I'm living sorted now, but then your car needs your attention. And there's a point where you're just sort of a bit like, I'm done with the cycles of growth now. I'm done with keep having to transform and change and things like that. And we can't constantly be on this healing train of needing to change, needing to do things. There's a point where you have to sort of go, enough's enough for now. I need to just be present and be in the moment and just feel a bit grounded, rather than trying the next thing and moving to the next thing. So for some of you, I feel that this is coming into a time of you just need to be still right now. You need some peace. So if you're being guided, or you're feeling like you should be doing something, or reaching out for that next course, or doing the next thing, actually for some of you, this is about enjoying your comforts at this time. Allowing yourself to enjoy your comforts. So I'm going to pick another rune based on that as well. There we go. We have Tiwaz. So this is commitment to self, and commitment to self can mean anything from reaching out and doing something that you really need to do, or learning to listen to yourself and go, actually right now I just need to have some time and space and sit with things. So it's taking responsibility. It's allowing yourself to realise, like, what am I responsible for? And the answer there is you. You are responsible for nothing else but yourself. So there's a sacrifice, I feel, that needs to be made here. So if you were looking for advice here on whether to do or not to do, for some of you, I feel like this is actually guiding you to not to do at this time. It's a time of, you know, really seeing, especially with a lot of people, it's about a financial thing. So it's like, how much are you distracting yourself by looking for the next thing to do, when actually staying put and working on perhaps your finances, getting your car sorted, that sort of thing is actually where you need to be. Let's have a look on here. Yeah, so with the Seven of Pentacles, again, this is where you are assessing your situation right now and what your real needs are. We've got the Six of Swords as well. So this is a chance for you to really recognise, you know, what needs to happen here. You are in a bit of a transition, and I feel like if you were now to go on another course, or go and seek out another spiritual teacher, you're actually just confusing yourself with information, and you're kind of bringing yourself up here when really right now it's about feeling more grounded, feeling stable in your environment. You need a bit of peace, you need a bit of quiet time to assess, and from that you will reap the rewards that you're looking for. You will get to this point that you're looking for, but right now stop reaching out, running out the door looking for the next adventure, the next thing that's going to happen. So if you have had a choice between things, this is guiding you to be still right now. Take that chance to just let yourself stay. You know, yeah. I keep wanting to say there's something about travel. This keeps coming out in a lot of the readings at the moment. And I feel for some of you, there's been opportunities to do things, but maybe you've been a little bit like, oh, I don't know, because financially, can I do that? And then also if you've had other things happening, you're trying to ignore the mundane things that are happening around you that actually really need your attention right now. So let's just get a final card on here as to your outcome for this and what is happening here. I feel like I'm connecting to more, even though a lot of air signs and earth signs come out here, it's more water. So it's like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios potentially, but more Pisces, I reckon. That's what I'm feeling on here. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles as well on the bottom. So this is like, I feel like you are moving into the way of the healer. You are moving in, all the experiences you're having right now are helping you to become the best healer that you can be. And being more present right now, meditating on where you are at this current time is going to help you to find the stability. Sometimes we feel like, oh, if we go to a foreign country and yeah, it's all exciting and you're going to have experiences and stuff, but it doesn't always reach you in the places that you need it to reach you, or what you're looking for. And we have the King of Pentacles. So this is about stability, just like Uruz is about stability. So if you were unsure about whether to go for adventure or stability, at this time you are being called to seek that stability. And this will make you feel more comfortable. And then once you've got to a point where you're like, right, I've got everything, I've got my security blanket ready, I've got my space available, so now I can go and do those things. And those things aren't going to go anywhere. They're still going to be there ready for you when you're ready. Okay, so allow yourself that time and that space to do that. We have the Five of Wands on the bottom there as well. So there could have been some conflicts around this. Maybe you have people telling you this isn't a good idea if you've expressed something from your heart that you want to do. But this is about you really taking charge and discerning what is right for you, potentially. Because right now you're finding a lot of things perhaps potentially going wrong, or they look like they're going wrong. Things aren't really working out as planned right now. So it is time for finding that stability rather than the adventure at this point. So if that resonates with you, please do like and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to hear your comments. So drop me, I don't know, a little heart emoji or something, and I will see you soon. Have a blessed day.